How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is TopCap Gaming, and welcome back to another Meet My Loadout. Now, it's been quite a long time since I've actually done one of these, and the main reason, to put it simply, is because of school. Finally moved back to school. I moved into an apartment with a few of my buddies, and classes kicked off right away. I got a job at the bookstore. It was only part-time though, so now I'm back and trying to look for other jobs. And yeah, so to simply put it, the past 2 to 3 weeks or so, haven't really been keeping track. Most of those weeks have just been mayhem. Waking up early and finishing classes around 7, with events that I'm working at like afterwards. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you too much about my personal life. Let's focus on the real thing that's going on right here. All the loadouts that I still have yet to cover. So, pretty much I've covered the scout, the sniper, the spy, the engineer, and the demo man. So, we only have 4 more classes to cover. So, it's pretty much time that I get back to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for all of you to meet my soldier.
Let's go.
Now, Soldier is definitely one of my higher tier classes that I like to play because of how versatile he can be. I'm not too skilled with rocket jumping, but I know the basics to at least navigate the map a bit faster than not being able to rocket jump at all. So it definitely comes in handy, especially getting around enemy front lines or defenses and just exploding them with all those delicious fair and balanced crockets. Anyways, so to explain my loadouts, my attacking loadout is a regular rocket launcher with the gunboats and the escape plan. It's pretty standard. You'll definitely see this in 6v6 formats for soldiers, specifically the roaming soldiers that go along the sides and attack. The gunboats help reduce the amount of damage you take from rocket jumping. The escape plan also pairs very nicely because over time you'll be taking a lot of damage either by rocket jumping yourself or just taking damage from enemies. So it's nice to be able to have a reliable means of getting out of a situation quickly. And the good old rocket launcher, there's nothing bad about it, so I definitely use this one. Next is my defending loadout. Now, one of my favorite weapons, and probably the most expensive weapon that I have, is my festive black box. I definitely love this weapon, especially the lights and the fact that it's wrapped in gift wrap. So it's definitely a weapon that I enjoy equipping whenever I need to be able to gain health from enemies. Changes to it is I'm not too fond of it being just per attack. I much rather would have had it be the original stats that I had prior to the gunmetal update. But it's a move on Valve's part to help balance out some of the other changes that they made to the soldier and to the other classes. So I trust them on this one. So to explain my defending loadout, it's the festive black box with the conjurer and the disciplinary action. This is mostly just to keep you alive as long as possible. Health over time plus health per attack now. It's interesting to say. You basically recover a lot of health as you're trying to hold front lines. So couple of changes that I usually make is I usually replace the conjurer with a shotgun, just in case I find that I'm running too low on rockets and I get put into pretty tight situations. And to put it all together, I use the disciplinary action instead of the escape plan because you're getting a lot of health back, and since it's a defending loadout, you're going to be with your teammates more often than say an attacking loadout where you're just by yourself roaming around getting kills. So, yep, that's pretty much my defending loadout. Now, my fun loadout is, it definitely changes from time to time, but one of my favorite things to have on this loadout is my Halloween set, so they're kind of a bit out of order. I was gifted a Haunted Voodoo Cursed Soldier Soul, even though that I had one already. It's still probably one of my favorite things for the soldier to have for a Halloween item. And other than that, let me actually explain the weapons. So we have, normally for my fun loadout, I have Black Box with the Base Jumper and the Market Gardener. I'm not too good with just straight up Market Gardener kills, so I'll usually use the Black Box more often than just the Rocket Jumper, so that way I have other means to kill people. Base Jumper is definitely a really good weapon for this loadout. It makes it easier to navigate as you're in midair to land those Market Gardener kills. And then the Market Gardener, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Sometimes I'll change, specifically with this loadout, the Market Gardener for like the half Zatoichi, because I find that to be pretty useful, especially just rocket jumping into a large crowd, getting a Zatoichi kill, and then rocket jumping out. So that's pretty much my fun loadout. And finally, my MVM loadout. I've played a bit more soldier than anything. Like I said in my engineer video, engineer is pretty much my main for man versus machine, but nevertheless I still like to play soldier when the role needs to be fit. So I use the direct hit, the buff banner, and the disciplinary action, just with teammates, helping them navigate around the map a lot quicker, giving them buffs, and just doing mo damage with the direct hit. Sorry, there was a little something stuck in my throat. Anyways, so that is my MVM loadout, and yeah, with that, we're pretty much done. Not too much that I can really talk about the soldier. He's pretty much just good old reliable soldier. I play him whenever I need to be able to do as much damage, or if I just get pissed off at a person from far away. So yeah, I'm not going to try rambling on too long. Definitely keep these videos short, and plus I need to make more videos while I have precious free time. So with that, my name is TopCap Gaming. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode, and I look forward to seeing you all at a later one. Alright, take care. Within the next few updates, most likely some will be released during the Alien Invasion update and the Spy vs. Engineer. And to some of you that still might have your doubts about to whether some or any of these weapons will be released, let me show you this screenshot right here